we'll see how Brady Ellison and Luis Alvarez can handle the rain. Brady, the 4th seed, Luis Alvarez, the 5th seed, as they come out to the shooting line and prepare to do battle here in the quarterfinals of the World Cup Finals in Japan. Brady Ellison on the right from the United States, shooting at target number 2, and Luis Alvarez on the left from Mexico, shooting at target number 1.
And Luis was the athlete I mentioned earlier. He's gone at the beginning of the year. He was ranked 401. That was his world ranking. And this season he has been unbelievable. He has exploded onto the scene and is now currently ranked 13th. And after this competition, it's quite foreseeable he might break into the top 10. So for him, it's been a dream season. He said it's been good for him as an archer and good for him as a person.
Meanwhile, Brady Ellison comes in as the 4th seed, but he is still number 1 in the world rankings. Won a team silver medal in London, and it was his shot in the semifinals that clinched the upset of top-ranked South Korea. Big clutch shot.
Huge pressure. Huge.
Scored 9 on his final shot in the gold medal match against Italy, and it was just outside that 10 ring. Otherwise, there might have been a shoot-off.
No, it was. He'd done some fantastic shooting over the games. I think he was personally a little bit disappointed with the individual result, but I think having such a fantastic team result, that match against South Korea was probably one of my highlights of the whole games.
An emotional moment for Brady Ellison and his teammates, Jake Kaminsky and Jacob Wuki. And now Brady on his own out here in the rain, shooting against Luis Alvarez in the 3rd quarterfinal match of the morning. And the shot is away, and it's a 9.
Right there, sweetheart. You got it.
I think this rain is getting harder. Whether it will make a difference or not, Luis, he has the heaviest bow here at this tournament by quite a mark. He's shooting 56.5 pounds today, which is some draw weight really, and probably Brady, he varies between like 46 to 50 pounds. So whether that extra poundage and the extra arrow speed as a result of that poundage is going to help in these rainy conditions, well, we'll see. Possibly not. If it was windy, then that extra speed can really help with the drift. But here, just cutting through the rain, I don't know if it will be a deciding factor.
All tied at 19 now. And Brady, shooting with that customized pink bow, comes up with another 10.
Awesome.
It's a heavy mass weight bow as well. It's just big weight all round.
And 8 gives this set to Brady Ellison. So Alvarez, who started off strong, shot 10, then shot 9, then shot 8. Brady Ellison picked it up and hit 2 bullseyes on his 2nd and 3rd shot of the set. And as a result, Brady forges ahead and takes a 2-0 lead. Now, interesting to talking about the bows. Little kiss in the rain right here in Tokyo.
That is his girlfriend. His allowed. It's his fiancée.
That's right. That's right. But it was interesting. Yesterday, Braden Gelantine came up to me after the match and said, you know, that wasn't my bow that I won with. His girlfriend gave him her bow because his had broken about 4 days before he came to Tokyo. So he actually credits her with the victory.
Yeah, that was what he wanted me to write down as his quote was, thanks, Tristan. Couldn't have done it without you, literally. And we were having a discussion later on that night. I don't know if she's going to get that bow back. I've got a sneaky suspicion he's going to be hanging on to it rather tightly.
A little superstitious, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Brady's first shot, 2nd set, outside the gold rings in the 8 ring. He won't be pleased with that as he falls behind Alvarez in this 2nd set. Ellison leading, though, in the match right now, 2-0. And a very low shot, a 7.
I can say that even though Brady shouldn't be paying attention after you've shot an 8, if your opponent follows it with a 7, it does just make you feel a little bit better. You can see both these archers are getting thoroughly wet here. It is pouring down.
Excellent shot considering the conditions. It's a 9-7-9 for Luis Alvarez of Mexico.
I hadn't really thought of it, but I guess the fact he has to wear glasses to shoot, not being a glasses wearer myself, that must be a
It would pose a
major
problem.
issue, yeah.
Yeah. Although, I think for anybody right now, the rain falling this hard, it's going to get into your eyes, and you're going to be dealing with that. But yes, he needs, I don't know what his eyesight is and what his prescription is for those lenses, but
No.
he apparently must wear those glasses.
The thing is, archers, we want consistency. So if you normally shoot in your glasses, you want to keep the same, always try and keep everything the same. So he obviously finds he shoots better in the glasses, because some athletes can find that with wearing glasses, it gives them another sort of reference on the head. They can make sure their head's in the same position, because if their head moves slightly, maybe the frame of the glasses gets in the way, obscures the side, so it gives you another reference point, which can be useful, but possibly on a day like today, it might not be the most useful thing there.
I am sure Brady Ellison would like to win this set, wrap up this match, and get in out of the rain as quickly as he possibly can. He leads it 4-0 after winning the first 2 sets. So Brady Ellison, who won the gold medal at stage 1 in Shanghai, where he defeated Dmitro Rachov, came in 17th in Antalya, 17th in Ogden, but trying to finish up the season strong here and win a gold medal at the World Cup Finals, and this is the first step down that road. Alvarez with an 8.
No, with those last 2 finishes you mentioned there, a lot of people said Brady's performance had dropped off. But again, I looked at the raw score, and his raw score in Ogden was absolutely phenomenal. It's just his Australian opponent, Taylor Worth, shot out of his skin. I think Brady shot for his first dozen arrows, he shot 115 out of 120, and he was going home. Now, normally that sort of score would be enough to win a World Cup or a World Championship. So, again, the results might look like his World Cup season didn't finish very well, but that's not the case at all. That was just the fact he shot great, and his opponent shot fantastic.
I think you touch on an interesting point, Michael Parrott. An archer like Brady Ellison, who's ranked #1 in the world, is going to get everybody's best shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone knows they're up against it, and often everyone thinks, well, everyone's expecting me to lose this, so I've got nothing to lose. I just need to go in there and shoot my best. And often just going in there to shoot your best is what gives you your best performance.
Solid, consistent shooting by Brady Ellison with 3 straight 9s in this 3rd set, and that's enough to clinch the set, win the match, and win it 6-0 over Luis Alvarez, who is a very strong archer who will be heard from in the future. Very young, very strong, and I think an up-and-coming star in this sport.
For sure. This defeat doesn't take anything away from his season. Like I said, from being ranked in the 400ths to being in the top 15 in the world is just a fantastic season.
Congratulations to Luis, who defeated Markian Ivashko of the Ukraine to qualify for the finals here in Tokyo. But this is the end of the line for Luis Alvarez as he falls 6-0 to Brady Ellison, who comes out and gives a commanding performance and gets out of the rain as quickly as he can, because it is picking up here in Tokyo. And what was a light, gentle rain has become more of a downpour right now. But the show goes on.
The show goes on. You can see the skyscrapers in the distance just slowly disappearing.